we'll do 2 or 3 questions for the Mondays in Red Bar. We'll tap on at the end. So if we want to start off.
Sean, week game, clean sheet, what was the take from that?
Yeah, I mean, you go down to 10 and it's not easy here anyway. They've made that over the years. I mean, they had a tougher run before they won 3, but generally here is a tough place to come and play at. They're the informed side, been scoring goals freely over the last 3 games, 3 wins. So, to keep them to real minimal chances. They've won for a chance from distance. Jordan makes a really good save. But other than that, we kept that side of it pretty clean from our point of view. Defended well. The keeper, the 2 centre-halves played well, I thought. And the commitment to it at the end was good because you go down to 10, it's not easy. They were flashing corners in, but we dealt with it very well.
What's make Dominic Calvert?
Really pleased. He's played more than I thought, but obviously had that kind of weird feel of a game where you thought something might drop here. So we left him on, took a little bit of a risk and reward with him, but he did say he was fine. So I thought he worked very hard and he had a couple of chances and just looks sharp generally, and that'll get him better. Obviously his fitness is true Premier League fitness, as I speak about, and his sharpness will continue to improve. But no, pleased for him and pleased. So Alex was good as well today. Alex really tried to activate, make things happen.
What was your message to Dominic before the game? Obviously, he's coming for so long out.
No message. I haven't given him that many messages since I've been here. I've been trying to say that, but you keep insisting I've been giving him loads of messages. I haven't. So we want to make sure that you're fully fit and you're coming in and you enjoy your football, because I know from his stats and the facts of the past, when he's really fit and really strong, that's when he puts in his best performances, and that's what we want from him.
Are you able to give any insight as to why Holgate like that?
Yeah, just a change of that unit, a change of the delivery, can deliver from deeper. And we just wanted to use that side of the game. Didn't quite work out, as you can tell. But you played well for them. He's arguably their best player today, most productive player. So sometimes it falls on a day when you've just put a player in. But yeah, he's a little bit. Look, I mean, inevitably you get 2 yellows, you have to go nowadays. But the second one I've seen back, and he's kind of touched. He's almost got the ball. He's touched the ball, but his foot's kind of slid over the top of the ball. I can see why the ref gives it, but another day you might get away with that one, but we didn't.
Had you intended to make any changes before that moment? Or?
Yeah, but the risk and reward of the team operating in a way that they knew how to operate. The shape was good, the commitment to it was good. We were on the edge of finding the moment and didn't quite find it. So, you've got to be careful with them decisions. Sometimes the hardest thing in football to do is nothing.
Sean, in isolation, the game was a good point, but the overall picture is you've dropped into the bottom 3. How frustrating is that?
No, it's just the reality of when I got here. That's the league table. I don't really bother with it until the end. I've just said in other interviews, I've been in it since I was 16. The most important table is the one at the end of the season. Nothing means anything apart from that one. That's the most important one. So my focus stays on that. The bit in between is the performance levels, the fitness of the players, the organisation, the strategy, the process that we go through to make sure that table looks right for us.
Do you think, Sean, that performances like this afternoon are performances which can keep a club up?
Well, I hope so. At the end of the day, the hardest thing to measure when things are not going your way is the reality of the opposition. They've just won 3 on the trot. So they come into their home ground feeling buoyant, feeling great, feeling ready to play, a bit more freedom, few points on the board. So, to go in and take that on and be as secure as we were, I was quite pleased with that side of things. I still think we can play better. I still think we can create more. We have got injuries. We have had injuries. We've got suspensions. Duke will come back in. Hammer's still injured. We'll wait and see how that is. Dom's getting fit again. There's been some challenges since I've been here, and there's been a lot of work done, and there still continues to be work done, and there still needs to be work done. So it's hard to define all of these games, because ordinarily, if you're a normal season, I think we'd all agree, you come down here and you get a clean sheet and a point, you probably go, yeah, okay, we'll take that. So you can't just change all the goalposts whilst knowing that you've got to try and win these games. They're important games. So, there has to be a reality to it. But, of course, the reality is we need to win games.
Sure. How, in terms of Amadeo and Seamus, are they close to returning?
Seamus is the other one. I forgot about Seamus, but he's making good progress. Duke obviously is just out of suspension, and Amadou will wait and see how he's settled over the weekend. But we're hopeful on them players, and we'll wait and see with Seamus. And obviously, Dom's come through just to clear up. He didn't take him off because he's injured or anything. He's come through fine, and he's clear.
And then even potentially for the game on Thursday, or what's that?
Yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see on the news over the weekend, and see how the bodies are settling down and see how they're recovering. Every day is important now.
What, Dominic obviously brings a lot to the team, but from your perspective as a manager, how much has it changed how you approach the game and the instructions you give to the players?
Well, he's been in a different period with centre forward, trying to get fast-track Sims's learning. Neil trying to get him a goal really, because he's created chances for himself and for the team, and he's found good opportunities, giving the whole team the freedom to score. And it comes back very quickly, but you've got to make it happen. You can't wait for it. So give him the freedom to go and play, the freedom to go and score. And I think Dom maybe just adds to that because of his record, because of who he is, and because of his prowess. So he just adds to that feeling, I think, for the team. And sometimes the oddest thing about football, you get someone who everyone, like all of you, think can score, and it actually adds to everyone else being a bit freer. Because they go, right, okay, well, we're told this guy can score for us, so that adds a bit more freedom to the next person in line. You often see when teams have got a centre forward who's scoring goals, I bet you look at other players and they're scoring as well. Do you know what I mean? So it changes the psychology for the whole team. On the other hand, we've been trying to build a mentality where it's not about one player. So it's finding that balance, because one player can be very important, particularly centre forwards. Behind that is how we can get a team mentality to go and take the game on, to have the freedom to score goals and create goals. And there's been signs of that. We've got some decent points on the table against some big sides from finding other ways to score. But it is helpful if you've got a striker who's scoring goals, quite obviously.
After 2 defeats, how pleased were you with the response?
Yeah, it's not easy. No more so the Man U one, that can get away from you, and that's not being negative, it just can. They were on form, they delivered a very good first half, not so much second, and they beat us. The Fulham one was more disappointing for me. The second half of that one, we just didn't do the basics, didn't find that edge to our play, so it was important we responded to that, and we somewhat did to that. I still think we could be better than that today, but coming down here, as I said, informed team and all the rest of it, few injuries, suspension, etc., and we're taking the game on.
Sean's quote from James Tarkowski saying that you need and expect more from your forward players. Is that fair?
I think it's fair of every player to have an assessment about every other player. So, the whole team unit needs to deliver more, because the league table doesn't lie. I'm not obsessed with it, but it's there. It was there when I got there, and it's still there. So therefore, the league table is the biggest thing that will teach you. But I think players should demand more of each other, no matter what the position is. That's certainly what I believe in, and that's certainly what I want the players to do.